Good morning, ladies, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing really well. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the only 5 pieces that you need in your wardrobe to look expensive. Looking expensive is one of those things that I think we all want to achieve when we are putting our outfits together. However, I wanted to share some items in this video that you may already have in your wardrobe that you just need to know how to put them together that's going to elevate your outfit to make it look more expensive. So if you are interested in this topic, then please be sure to watch the video to the very end. And once again, if you are just landing on my channel for the very first time, my name is Teresa, and this channel is all about leveling up and becoming more elegant and more graceful. And if you're interested in that, I would really appreciate it if you would go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and join our community of women that are becoming more elegant and more graceful. And also, before we dive into today's video, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And now, without further delay, let's jump straight into today's video. Okay, ladies, so welcome back to the channel. Now, the first item you need in your wardrobe to help your outfits to look more expensive is a good structured handbag. Now, what I recommend is to get a handbag in either leather or something that is in suede, especially if it is in the fall season. I think suede is just a really, really beautiful material in a handbag for the fall season. And of course, you can never go wrong with leather, but you also want to look for hardware that is in gold on the handbag. I think gold hardware on a handbag really does just look more expensive than silver on a handbag. I think the pop of the gold, especially when it is on maybe a dark brown leather or a dark brown suede, really does look extremely expensive. Now, I highly recommend staying away from handbags that are made of PVC or some type of plastic if you're trying to look expensive, because these handbags, just to me, they don't look expensive at all. And I know that there is a big trend out there with these see-through handbags that are made from a PVC or a plastic type of material, but they just do not look expensive. And also, I think that the contents of your handbag should be private, and having everything in your handbag be on display for others to look at, to me, looks a little bit undone and unkept, if you know what I mean. Now, what should you look for when you are looking for a well-made and high-quality handbag? Now, when it comes to a handbag that is well made, you, of course, want to look at the seams of the handbag. If it's in a leather, you want to make sure that it is of a high-grade leather, something that's going to age well, that's going to patina well over time, because leather is one of those things that looks really good and really expensive over time. But you want to make sure that the grade of the leather is a high quality grade so that it's going to look better as it ages. The next thing you want to pay attention to are the seams. Are there any strings hanging from the handbag? If it is, then it has not been well made. A good quality suede or leather handbag, the seams are going to be not only neat, but they're going to be straight, and they're going to follow the lines around the entire handbag in a very even way. So pay attention to the seams of the handbag. It doesn't matter if it's leather, it doesn't matter if it's suede. please pay attention to the seams on the handbag. Now, the next thing you want to look for when looking for a very high quality handbag is the hardware. Now, the hardware is very important, but sometimes it is overlooked. Look at the zippers on the handbag. If it is a handbag that zips up, you want to make sure that the zipper on the handbag is made from good quality, because there is nothing worse than buying a handbag where the zipper is uneven, and also it either breaks or you have a hard time zipping it or unzipping it. Now, what I wanted to do right here is show you a handbag that was actually sent to me, and I think it is very, very high quality, and it is this handbag right here. I have had this handbag for a very long time. It is by a brand called Teddy Blake. This is not a sponsored video by any means, but when I speak of the quality of the leather, this is a cropped leather, and it's going to patina really beautifully over time. You can look at the seams also of the handbag. You don't see any threads or anything hanging out. So it is extremely well made. This particular one has feet on the bottom to protect it. And if you look at the gold hardware, it is nothing that is too shiny. It is just an addition to this particular handbag. So I think this is one that, when paired with the right outfit, is just going to make your outfits look more expensive. Now, the next item that's going to make you look more expensive is a good cashmere sweater. I think we all know that cashmere is a very expensive material. However, you only need 1 or 2 cashmere sweaters that you can pair with many different things in your wardrobe. Cashmere is just a material that looks expensive no matter what you pair it with. But I highly recommend that you choose a cashmere sweater that can be paired with multiple pairs of pants and also skirts in your wardrobe, because cashmere just feels and looks like one of those materials that is super expensive. What I'm wearing today is a cashmere turtleneck, and it is one of my favorite turtlenecks that is from Lily Silk. It is very soft and feels very good to the body. So a cashmere sweater is going to automatically make your outfit look more expensive when paired with the right item. Now, what should we look for when we are choosing a cashmere sweater? Now, when we want to choose a good cashmere sweater, longer fibers are the hallmark of a good cashmere piece. Longer fibers feel softer, it has less pilling, and also more durability. If the cashmere sweater feels scratchy and you see a lot of pilling, these are the types of cashmere sweaters that you want to avoid. Now, one of the things that I've learned about cashmere sweaters is that there is a hierarchy when it comes to cashmere. There is very, very good cashmere, and then there are cashmere sweaters that are sold on the market that are around the $30 range. And I have to be honest in that this is not going to be a cashmere sweater that is going to last for a very long time. When it comes to choosing a really good quality cashmere, you're probably going to pay somewhere around the $200 range and sometimes up to $500 range for a really good cashmere sweater, unless you get it on sale. But you should never ever choose a cashmere sweater that's in the $30 range, because you're going to get a lot of peeling on the sweater, a lot of loose fibers, and the cashmere is not going to last you for a very long time. In the clip I showed you on the screen, a natural color in cashmere is really beautiful, and I chose this biscuity type of color in the cashmere because it pairs with pretty much everything that I have in my wardrobe. The cashmere color that I am wearing today is a darker sort of oatmeal type of color. I'm not really sure of the color of this, but I just like it for my complexion. I also like it because it pairs with everything that is in my wardrobe. Now let's talk about what to look for when you are choosing a good quality cashmere sweater. When we are choosing a good quality cashmere sweater, because remember, we want to look expensive and we also want to get our cost per wear and the items to last us for a very long time. So we want to pay attention to the thickness of the cashmere, because higher quality cashmere is usually going to be a thicker material. Now, this is not to say that thinner cashmere is not going to be good to wear or will not last you for a longer period of time if you take care of it properly. But however, thicker cashmere is going to last you longer. Now this one, as you can see, is pretty thick. This is a thick cashmere, and I've had this one probably for 2 years now, and there is no peeling. I have washed it and I have ironed it, and this one is still in really, really good condition. And this one was upwards of the $200 range from Lily Silk, but I think I'm going to get a lot of wear out of this particular sweater. The next thing you want to look out for is a lot of peeling or shedding when you first buy the cashmere sweater in the store. Cashmere is not one of those things that should be shedding all the time and leaving fibers onto your clothing. It is a natural fiber material that should be quality, that should last you, and it shouldn't be transferring the fibers onto your clothing every time you put it on. The next thing you want to look for in a good quality cashmere sweater is the stitching. Now I want to show you ladies here, you want to make sure that you look at the stitching that is not only around the shoulders, but underneath the underarm portion of the cashmere, because these are usually the areas of the sweater that's going to wear out first, which is going to be around the shoulder and the underarm portion of the sweater. So make sure that the stitching is properly done and that it is of high quality. Make sure that there are no threads that are hanging loose or anything like that, because once again, loose threads and stitching that is coming apart, it's never going to look expensive. So tug on the sweater, make sure that you are pulling it a little bit to see if it's well stitched together. And don't be afraid to do that in the store, because once again, it's going to be your money that you are spending. Now, the next thing that's going to make you look more expensive is some simple gold jewelry. We all know that gold is a precious material. If you're a silver person, then that is okay too, because there are some sterling silver pieces that can also look very expensive, but I think gold is just top tier when it comes to looking more expensive. So when you own some simple gold pieces that are not overly done and there are not too many things hanging off of the jewelry like charms and things like that, it really does just elevate your outfit. And gold is one of those things that needs to be just kind of an addition to your wardrobe. For example, the earrings that I have on today, I have had these for a very long time. And I think that gold is something that you don't have to do a lot with other than just polish it a couple of times a year. And once you put it on, it's just going to add that extra element to your wardrobe to help you look very polished, put together, and expensive. I wanted to share a piece of my own jewelry with you ladies. I did not wear a necklace today, of course, because I am wearing a turtleneck. This is a piece, I love the brand called Missima, and we're gonna talk about that here in just a minute when I talk about what to look for when you're buying gold jewelry. But this is actually one of my favorite necklaces, and it is this piece right here that has the pearls with it. Look at how beautiful that is. And if you saw my video about a month and a half ago, I polished all my jewelry up. So All you have to do is really keep your jewelry polished at 1 or 2 times a year, and it's going to just make you look very expensive. Just imagine if I had on a black turtleneck and I put that on with it, how expensive this is going to look. But look at how beautiful that is. The white pearls with the gold right there in the front. I absolutely love that. So I think some simple gold jewelry is the pièce de résistance when it comes to helping your outfit look more expensive. Now let's talk about what to look for when you are choosing some simple gold jewelry. Now, when it comes to what to look for with regard to simple gold jewelry, look at the thickness of the gold plating on the jewelry. Gold vermeil is usually the best choice when it comes to a layover, a sterling silver piece. 18 karat or 14 karat gold vermeil is really a good quality piece that's going to last you for a very long time, and the gold is going to have a lot more longevity. So you want to pay attention to the thickness of the gold layer that is over the piece that you're buying. Pay attention to the color of the gold. If the piece is too shiny, then it is not going to be a gold piece that is going to look expensive. Anything that is too shiny is never going to look expensive. Now, the next item that's going to make your outfit look more expensive is a good quality leather belt. Never underestimate the power of accessories, especially when it comes to a leather belt. A high quality leather belt is going to be the pièce de résistance between your top and the bottoms that you are wearing on your outfit. And choosing the right quality leather belt is going to be something that can either make or break your outfit. Now, I do understand that there are belts that are made from different materials, like suede can be really beautiful, but I think leather is what most of us normally go towards when we are choosing a belt. But choosing a good quality leather belt is one of the best things that you can do. Now, let's talk about what to look for when it comes to a leather belt. Now, the first thing you want to look for when choosing a high quality leather belt is full grain leather. Is the belt made of full grain leather? Full grain leather is top tier. It is from the top layer of the hide, and it's going to age and patina really well. Now, I have a belt that I wanted to share with you ladies that is of full grain, top quality leather that I got in Italy probably about 14 years ago, and I want to show you how this belt has patinaed so well over time. And it is this belt right here. And I want to show you the marks that are, look at the leather and the thickness of the leather. It has patinaed really well. Now, this is just a little sticky thing I put on the belt because it's too big for me and I didn't have any more holes put in it yet. So when I close it, it kind of sticks and locks around my waist. But nevertheless, look at the beautiful leather of this particular belt. You can tell how it has aged really well. Now, the only thing that I would do with regard to this belt is to replace the buckle. Even though the buckle is silver, I could actually just clean it up, and I think it would look a lot better if I polished it or took it to a place that could polish it for me. I think it would look really beautiful. But this is a perfect example of a quality leather belt that has patinaed beautifully over time. Now, when it comes to leather belts, there are so many of them on the market, and all of them unfortunately do not look expensive. Most of the higher quality leather belts will sometimes offer you the ability to change out the buckle. However, some really well-made belts do not have the option of changing out the buckle, but when you're able to do that, I think this is a really good option, but it doesn't mean that the belt is not high quality. But we also want to pay attention to the thickness of the leather that the belt is made from, and also the stitching. So I want to show you another belt that I own, and most of you will recognize this color and this box. So let's take a look at this belt, and I want to pull out a few things that I think make this particular belt look expensive. Number one, they do a really great job. Hermes does a really great job with their packaging, of course, because you are going to pay for it. And then the next thing I want to pull out here, this is a belt that I have had for a long time. I got it in New England, but we want to pay attention to the thickness of the leather. So I think it has this 3/4 thickness to it. I haven't really measured this one, but you can also, this one is reversible. You can wear it on this side for this color, which is what I use mostly in the spring and summertime. In the wintertime, I flip it to the black side, which is really cool. But look at the hardware on this one as well. Nothing is too overly shiny when it comes to the hardware that they put on this belt. And then the next thing, this one, you can change out the hardware by simply just unlocking it and slipping it off. And you can actually buy another buckle from Hermes if you choose to do so. But I really do love the fact that it has the interchangeability with regard to the hardware, and you can look at how beautiful the stitching is on this belt. It is so evenly done. When you are getting dressed and the belt is the go-between your top and your outfit, it's going to either elevate your outfit and make it look more expensive, or it's going to make your outfit look a little bit less put together. Now, the next thing I want to talk about with regard to choosing a belt is the quality of the leather. Now, I have two belts that I want to show you, ladies, and I want you to look at what I mean by the leather. There is faux leather and there is real leather. And I do have some faux leather belts that I bought on Amazon. However, we are talking about looking more expensive in this video. So the two belts I want to share with you today is this one. Now, this one is from the brand called Massimo Dutti. And even though the hardware is not too shiny, I think it's a cute belt. I love this belt actually, but we're going to talk about the leather. Is very plastic. Look at that right there. It's a very plastic. You can also tell good quality leather by the smell, and this one smells like plastic. So the only thing I think working for this particular belt is the hardware, because it is a very, very stiff plastic. And oftentimes I have problems fastening this one. See, it's very hard to get out because all of this is plastic. Now, when it comes to a really good quality leather belt, we're going to move into Saint Laurent. And you can look at the quality of the hardware here, the leather, and look at how beautiful this is. Now, let's stack it up with this one, and you're going to be able to see the difference in the hardware. And also, let's look at the grain of the leather. See, this is the Massimo Dutti, which looks plastic. This is Saint Laurent, which is real leather. And so this is what's going to make your outfit look more expensive. You can see this shininess in the plastic of this belt right here that is, I'm sorry, not Massimo Dutti, Mango. I'm so sorry. This is from Mango that I got about 4 or 5 years ago. But I do like the belt. I do wear it sometimes when I throw on a pair of jeans. But if I am trying to make my outfit look more expensive, I do not reach for the Mango belt. The hardware on this one is extremely difficult to close, and I really hate struggling with that. See, I can't even get it through there, and it's really annoying. It takes me a long time to actually fasten this belt. When it comes to Saint Laurent, I think this is beautiful. And there is nothing that is hard about undoing the belt. It slips out. and then it will slip right back in. And just look at how beautiful. I've had this one for about 3 years now, and it's starting to patina, but you can see how well made the hardware is on here, and I just love it. I do think this is a very, very good belt that's going to make you look expensive. Now, when we buy full grain leather, the older it gets, it's going to patina. Thus, it's going to look better and make your outfits look way more expensive over time. Now, the last thing I want to talk about that's going to make you look more expensive has to do with your outer layer, especially if it is in the fall or the winter season, the cooler season, and that is a tweed jacket or coat. Tweed is one of those things that automatically is going to make you look more expensive no matter what you are wearing underneath. Why? Tweed is woven, normally hand woven, with a thick wool-rich yarn with multiple colors that are woven together with complex patterns like herringbone and houndstooth. It's also made from a piece of wool, usually from sheep that are raised in cooler climates. Now, what should we look for when choosing a higher quality tweed jacket? The thing we want to look for when choosing a high quality tweed coat or jacket, I highly recommend Harris Tweed, something from Scottish Mills, or even Donegal, because these are all going to be tweeds that are hand woven in Scotland, where tweed reigns at the top. So you want to look at the quality of the tweed jacket that you are choosing, because once again, a really good woven tweed jacket is going to be woven of high quality yarn made from sheep that is usually raised in a cooler climate. It's going to have multiple colors woven within the tweed, and this takes a very long time to make the tweed look more expensive and higher quality. So let me show you two of my best purchases when it comes to a tweed jacket. I picked this one up in London, and I want to show you the colors that have been woven into the jacket. You can see these bits of orange. There is navy, there is like a burgundy colored yarn that is woven into this material. It's just beautifully made. And then on the collar here is suede. And so they just do a really good job. Now this one is from Jack Murphy. It is 100% pure wool tweed, and it is just beautiful. I love this jacket, and you saw how it fit me in the clip that I showed you here on the video. And then the interior has silk on the inside, and even the stitching on this one is just lovely. It's so beautiful, and no matter what you put underneath this, it's going to look extremely expensive. So make sure that when you are choosing a tweed jacket, that you try to get something that is from Harris Tweed or from some type of Scottish Mills or something like that, because those are going to be the best quality tweed coats. Now I do have a tweed jacket. Now that one is a longer coat. This one is a blazer. This one is also beautiful. I love this. This one I like to wear a lot with my riding pants, but look at the colors that is woven throughout this jacket. This one is from the brand called Holland Cooper. And now these come at a premium price, but I can wear these for a lifetime. And I take care of my tweed as well. And this one has this beautiful collar. Look at the material on the collar of this jacket. It is absolutely beautiful. And it's going to make you look really, really expensive. So what I wanted to do is show you here on the screen how I put this entire outfit together with a beautiful cashmere sweater, a pair of wool trousers, a tweed coat, and then some gold jewelry. And it just comes together so beautifully. But I think that when you choose the right materials, you don't need a lot of different items to make yourself look expensive. In my personal opinion, you only need about 5 pieces to put your outfit together to look very expensive. The one thing that we have to make sure we're doing when we are choosing those 5 pieces is choosing them in the highest quality material that we can get, because once again, it is an investment if you want to look expensive. However, the investment is going to pay off over time. And this is one of those jackets that I just adore. And I could even wear it with this turtleneck. For example, if I put this jacket on with this turtleneck, and this is why I like choosing cashmere that is neutral. I could even put it together with this particular turtleneck, and it's going to look really, really beautiful. So this is something that I absolutely adore. So that is all I have to share, ladies. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are there any other items that you would add to my list that's going to help your outfits look more expensive? Not including the ones that are like making sure that your hair looks put together, your nails are polished. I think we all know that. But what I want to share in this video are just these 5 pieces is really all you need to make your outfits look more expensive. You need a layering piece, you need an underlayer, you need a great belt, some jewelry, and a handbag. So it's really kind of that simple, but we need to make sure that we are choosing the right pieces when we want to look expensive. Okay, ladies, so that is all I have to share in today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and please give me your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you are just landing on my channel for the very first time, my name is Teresa, and this channel is all about leveling up and becoming more elegant and more graceful. And if you're interested in that, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and join our community of women that are becoming more elegant and more graceful. If you enjoyed watching this video, I highly recommend that you watch this one that is showing up on screen now. I'll see you in my next video.